Good morning, fifth grade. I hope you've had a good spring break and are enjoying some of the nice weather we've been having. This week, your parents and you can go to the school and turn in your completed NTI work from before spring break. And at the front of the school, there will be a box for you to put your completed NTI work in. Make sure everything's bonded together. If you want to stick it in a folder with your name, that's fine. Or if you just want a paper clip or put a rubber band around all your work to keep it together, that's great too. Make sure your name is at the top along with Miss Gaynor's name at least. And if you want to separate the math, that's fine too. Make sure my name is at the top. But anyway, you've got some new work to pick up this week, and it's in a purple folder, and it's also labeled there at the front of the school. And you can pick it up between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. Monday through Friday. I think there's also going to be something set up so that you can drop off work after hours. But picking up work, that might be a little tricky. So if you're struggling to pick up work between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m., please let somebody know. Either let Miss Gaynor or I know, or let Miss Howe know, or somebody call the office and let them know that you need some help getting that NTI work. But anyway, Miss Gaynor and I put together this purple folder last week of work for you to do. It will have your name in the middle right here. Okay, so make sure you pick up your stuff because there is some graded assignments in there for you to look back over and to see how you did. Okay, at the top there will be Gaynor and Lucas, and at the bottom it'll say NTI post spring break. So make sure you pick up your folder. When you open it, okay, mine's not going to look like yours, okay, but on the left will be the math and science work, okay, and then on the right side will be Miss Gaynor's work for reading and writing and social studies, okay. So this is how your work is going to be set up for the next 4 weeks. Believe it or not, there's only like 5 must-do assignments that you have to complete for math over the next 4 weeks, and then for science. And so you'll see a cover page like this on your math and science, and if you read carefully through, it'll tell you what the topics are that we're covering in math, and it's all review stuff that we've learned either before Christmas or right after Christmas before we went on this coronavirus break. Okay, I guess it's not really a break, but anyway, so you'll have 2 options for every topic, okay? One option is going to be like a worksheet type thing, like your math and writings were in class, okay? And it'll be front and back. Then the other option for that topic is a task-based assignment, and they're both covering the same kind of thing. It's just how you approach it or how you show what you know is a little bit different. So, like the very first thing that we're reviewing is calculating volume of rectangular prisms. So when you open your packet, you'll see a table and it'll outline the assignment. All the option 1s are always the worksheets, and all the option 2s are the task-based stuff. Okay, so when you flip through, you'll see assignment 1. Hold on just a second. Alexa, stop. Had a timer for Asher going. So assignment number 1 will be this page that has finding the volume of rectangular prisms, and I'll be making some videos about reviewing how to find the volume of rectangular prisms, and there's some challenges on the bottom. Like always, you don't have to do the challenge, but it's there if you want to, okay? So that will be front, and back will be that option 1 assignment. So there's always 2 pages to go along with the topic. If you don't want to do option 1, you don't want to do the worksheets, then you're going to see this next sheet also says assignment 1, but option 2. And so this is a task-based thing. So it's kind of like a real-world problem situation, or just where it's kind of open-ended and you have to think through the problem. And sometimes you'll need materials, other materials like rulers or things like that. So you're responsible for having those materials, okay? So if you choose that, then you need to make sure you gather the right materials. But it'll tell you the task, and you read through the directions, and you answer all parts. Like this one has parts A, B, and C. So make sure you label the parts. Also, on the back of all the tasks, gave you a gridded sheet of paper if that's where you want to put your responses. You don't have to. You can use your own paper and make sure you staple to this or paper clip it or bind it to this and turn it in the purple folder when you're done. But make sure on your task-based assignments that you are organized and neat, because and that you answer it completely and you show all your thinking. If you look back to the table here of all the assignments, down at the bottom, I do put how things are going to be graded, okay? So worksheets will be graded like they always are, like your math and writing has been all year long, okay? So like short answer responses where you have to, it's like an open-ended question or story problems where you have to show your thinking or prove your thinking. Those would be worth a little bit more, and just like fill in the blank things or things like that, or write their answers, they'll be worth like 1 point each. But then the task-based learning activities, they will be graded a little bit differently. They will be graded on a 0 to 4 scale, with 4 being like 100%. And so things that will be graded on are organization, neatness, use of reliable strategy shown, and correctness. So just make sure that you are doing your absolute best if you choose those task-based activities. Obviously, do your best on the worksheets too. I have no preference on what you select. It doesn't matter to me. It's like what's best for you and what's most fun for you and what's like the least amount of stress for you. Like I don't want you to be stressed about any of this work, okay? And if you have questions about something, like you forget how to add or subtract unlike fractions, don't panic, okay? I'm here. I'll make you videos. We can talk on the phone if we need to. We can FaceTime if we need to. I'm here for you, and I'm not going anywhere, okay? And so just make sure you do your absolute best. Before I leave, I also want to talk to you about the science. I did include 4 science passages, and it's actually a separate little packet here. It's just 1 sheet per assignment, okay? You've seen some of these before this year, where you read through the text, and you read through the questions and start thinking about the questions, and then read through the text again and start answering the questions, okay? And you can highlight, you can star, you can do all that stuff that you did with Miss Gaynor when you are reading carefully through the text. This is yours. You can mark it up however you want, okay? I just ask that you write complete sentences over here so that it makes it clear what your answers are. If you need extra paper, you can write it on notebook paper and attach it. That's fine. But there are 4 different things here for you to read through and answer. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, it's all about ecosystems and things like that. So it does have a theme. If you want to do any of your own science experiments or research online and go for it. Anything that you can do to help you learn ecosystems better. I just try to make this as easy as possible and give everybody the same fair access to everything, okay? So that's it. If you have questions, please email me, text me, call me, put a message on our Facebook group, or put a message on Seesaw, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can, okay? So I hope you guys have a great week, and I hope you get out and enjoy this weather. It certainly is a beautiful day today. So see you guys later.